You want to talk? Or you want?
Go for it.
All right, so this is going to be a much different run than what you saw in Tony Hawk 1. Tony Hawk 1 is much more route heavy and actual, I don't want to say speed tricks, but things that cut a lot of time off your run. These are just insane combos, and there's definitely still routing involved, but it's definitely more heavy on the combos.
The stats also make a much bigger difference. In Tony Hawk 1, they pay no attention to them, but in this one, he'll actually have to go in and invest stats at one point.
Yeah. So even though this is an any percent run, he will be having to get golds in all the competitions to give him enough money to actually progress in the game. Money does everything in this game, so to get another level, it's actually not the amount of goals, it's the amount of money you have. This gap can actually be a little fidgety, and it's a little difficult getting up the way he does. We actually haven't mentioned the soundtracks at all, but Tony Hawk's games usually have the best soundtracks you'll ever hear in your life. So, two is very good. 1 is definitely iconic as well, but yeah, two is very good. This is the first contest. You're going to notice that the scores are much higher. That's due to just being able to manual and combo your combos. Yeah, if you get a perfect landing off of a spin, your multiplier shoots up 1.5, I believe.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna about double your base score, which, especially in competitions, are massive.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go bias instead. Speed is good, all is good, spin is good.
Basically, the speed things are speed, so get the speed things.
And at the beginning, he chooses Steve as well because he has the best. He has very average stats, but he has good stats and speed as well for the beginning of the game.
Yep. Also, another trick you're going to notice is he's going to do a revert or pivot right off the bat. If he doesn't do that, it's going to take him longer to get up to speed, but throwing a revert in like that actually gets you up to full speed much quicker. Yeah, that's a very deceptively hard jump. The angle you come off that is really weird. You're actually going to see him retry here and come back into the level. That's due, the subway he's about to go over is actually on a timer. And if he were to try and go up to the subway during that run, he would actually be hit by it, knocked off, and it would just lose a bunch of time. So it's quicker to reset and a lot safer too. This secret tape used to give a lot of people troubles, especially back when they first played the game. It's kind of a long grind, but luckily he's upped his stats and it makes it easier.
I hit that sloppy landing, so I lost about 40,000 points, and I have to do a bit extra.
This level is awful. It's open. The route is all over the place. Ollie the Magic Bomb makes his appearance here, and he's the worst person in the world.
We will not be visiting.
Yeah, we will not be visiting Mr. Ollie. He would ruin the run, and it's about a 2-minute goal, actually. You almost have to dedicate an entire run just to get him, so for the interest of time, we don't. He falls into the sand right there to just teleport him back here, and he's going to do a pretty difficult jump up to the tape. Nice job.
Oh my god.
That's tough too.
The kickflip to Indy, dude, it killed me.
Those little ramps, we did it in Tony Hawk 1, and in this one as well. Those small ramps that you have to fast plan off are very difficult to get. Here's another contest. This one can be very tricky. You have to get 2 perfect landings if you want a really good time out of here.
Nope.
He didn't get the first one, so he's going to have to do a backup where he's going to have to spend more time in a second run. Which sucks. Fun factoid, actually, this skate park was right next to my house growing up. I've been here a few times before it was torn down. So,
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Wanted to make sure to throw that in there, so shout outs to Ventura.
It's really interesting how neat that is.
It is.
Oh, that's bad luck. I have to do a 3rd run.
Ouch. So he got RNG'd. I'm sure it was Bucky Lassick. We don't really have to look into that much more, but I'm pretty positive it was Bucky Lassick. And that was much better.
Yeah, that's what was supposed to happen. Oh, is there a costume? Same thing.
Nah, it was Bucky Classic.
All right, this stage is really difficult. If I get this in one try, I'll be really happy.
Yeah, so this is definitely the hardest trick in the game. He's going to do a huge combo starting here. If he misses it, he's going to have to retry. There's really no other way to do it.
Nice.
It's just so difficult to do. With having to balance and throw in as many tricks as you need to get the score, and actually going up that rail is very difficult. You need a lot of speed, and grinding and jumping actually improves your speed. That's why he has to keep jumping like that. So this is actually the last level, so time's coming up here. This contest is actually pretty quick.
And time.